What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Train Like a Ballerina. Today we have a very special video for you. This is the first episode in a series I'm starting on YouTube on strengthening exercises to get higher extensions. Now, even if you aren't a dancer, these strengthening exercises can benefit you all. I have my amazing and talented friend with me, Chelsea, today, helping us show the exercises. Chelsea is an ex-professional dancer who has danced on stages around the world. She's now studying sports science in Sydney and is TLB's future sports scientist. Now, I know a lot of you have clicked on this video today hoping there is one magical professional ballerina secret I'm going to share with you that's going to get your extensions higher. As ex-professional ballerina myself and Chelsea, we know that it takes a lot of dedication to getting your extensions, not just higher, but well placed and strong. Now, whether you are doing extensions devant, à la seconde, or arabesque, so to the front, side, or back, there are a lot of muscle groups involved. Now, through this entire series, I'm going to be going through some absolutely incredible strengthening exercises that we're going to start from the fundamentals and through the series build up to some much more advanced exercises. So through this series, you need to determine which exercises you need to strengthen in and which ones you're actually quite good at, and do those more often to get your extensions higher. Now, before we go into the exercises today, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the muscles involved in extensions. Now, I am a firm believer in education is key. If you know how your body really works, which muscles you're using and how to activate them, it's not just going to make sure you're doing these exercises correctly, but you're going to be able to put these exercises into practice in the studio and then onto stage. Now, the main muscles used in lifting your leg to the front and to the side are your psoas, your quads, and your TFL. Those are your three move muscles. You then have three stabilizer muscles, which are your deep rotators, your deep abdominals, and your inner thighs. Now, your three mover muscles and your three stabilizer muscles need to be very strong. What happens, and what I've seen with hundreds of dancers I've worked with around the world, is their mover muscles are stronger than their stabilizer muscles, which means their mover muscles take over, such as their quads and their TFL, which can lead to gripping and bulking, which is not what we want. So throughout this series on extensions, I'm going to be sharing with you the absolute best strengthening exercises for you to get your extensions higher. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified first of when the next video comes out, because there's a lot and I'm so excited to share them all with you and help as many of you as I possibly can. Exercise number 1, TLB turnout. Now, you're going to need a soft Pilates ball for this exercise. And before even starting, we're going to focus on activating our core. So with all extensions, we're going to need a strong core. So we're going to place the Pilates ball in between our knees, our feet are hip width apart, knees squeezing. We're taking a big breath in. And as we breathe out, we're engaging, tightening the whole core. So you're going to think of having my hand right underneath your lower spine, pressing your spine into the mat or the floor. We're not hollowing, but we're making it really, really tight, as if someone's taking a little punch to your stomach. Good, relax your shoulders. Good, so our core is already engaged, just like before we're lifting our leg to devant. And we're then going to slowly lift our leg, parallel, foot flexed, good. And squeezing the ball as we come around, we're externally rotating. And hold, and back, good. And one more time. Squeezing the ball, externally rotating, hold for a second, go to your end range of motion, good, and coming back. Good, let's do a few more. Now, we're not going to focus on turning out from just the ankle or just from the knee. We're focusing on externally rotating from the hips. Now, you should be feeling it a bit in your inner thigh, and your core should be really fired up, just like when we do an extension. We're going to do 3 sets of 15 on each side. Good. Each time with a little hold at the end, really pushing to your end. Good. Coming back. Good. And relax. Good. That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, TLB psoas activation. Now, you're going to need a strong TheraBand and a steady object like a bar. We're placing the TheraBand above the knee. It's very important it's above the knee and not on the knee. We're coming down to our back. Just like in exercise number 1, we're going to make sure our core is active before even starting. So we're taking a big breath in. A big breath out, core is active, spine press, beautiful. Our left leg is a tabletop position, and we're bringing it from 90 degrees just above, holding it, and drawing it back. So the psoas is most active for bringing it from 90 degrees and above, just like in an extension above 90 degrees. And a lot of dancers are weak in the stabilizer muscle, the psoas. So what happens is they take over with their quads and their TFL. So if you feel like you're someone who is lifting your extensions Devant with your quads or your TFL, you could be weak in your psoas. So please make sure you are doing this exercise. Good. Bring in, hold. And drawing it back just to 90 degrees. Beautiful. Core is active the entire time. We're never losing our core. Really, really tight. And we're really focusing on activating that psoas. So we're going to do 3 sets of 15 and then moving on to the other side. Good. Exercise number 3. Exercise number 3 is simple extensions on our back. Now, with all floor bar exercises, the most important thing to think of is we're standing. So we're thinking of activating our whole supporting leg as well as working our working leg. So we're going to go into a tight position. Again, thinking of activating our core. So our core should be active already, our inner thighs, our deep rotators, our psoas, everything's ready to go. We're coming up into a really beautiful passe. Good. And we are using the psoas to extend that leg. Beautiful. Just to 90, our core is really active. And slow and controlled, drawing back to the position. Beautiful. Now, the whole time we're thinking of pulling up on our right side, just as if we were standing. As you can see with Chelsea's leg, it's really active and strong. We're not sinking into our left hip. Good. And all the way back down. Now, the wonderful thing about floor exercises are we can think so much about which muscles are being active and which muscles are being used, and then apply it to when we were standing. Just like with the other 2 exercises, we're going to do 3 sets of 15. Really nice and controlled. Now again, it's not about how high you get the leg, it's about how beautifully placed and strong it is. Beautiful. On to the last exercise, exercise number 4. Exercise number 4 is TLB PNF Stretching. PNF stands for Proprioceptive Neuromuscular Facilitation. It's a bit of a mouthful, but all you need to know that it's a fantastic form of stretching, but you do need to be very careful with it. So please make sure you're very warm before trying this exercise. We can do PNF stretching with a partner, which I will be showing in more advanced strength exercises in my future videos. Today we're doing it on our own. So all we need is a bar, making sure our hips are underneath it. We're going to place our left leg in front of the bar. We're thinking again, core active, psoas active, inner thighs active. We're then pushing against the bar for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. And then releasing. Beautiful. And going again, pushing again a little bit harder. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then trying to bring your leg a little bit closer towards you. Beautiful. Thinking of having my hand. Good. And bringing it back. We're going to do it 4 times. 4, push, 3, 2, 1. And drawing it even closer towards you. Again, you're thinking of drawing your leg towards you with your core, yes, your psoas, your inner thighs. We've activated all those muscles now, so they should be really active. And we're going to go last time, pushing as hard as we can. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drawing it as far as we can to our body. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that range of motion that's come even from just doing this 4 times. We're going to relax, give that leg a bit of a shake, and then go on to the other side. Now, this is one of the exercises that helped me personally get my extensions higher. I don't know if you did. No, I did before. It's an absolute secret in the dance world, PNF stretching. And like I said, we're going to do more advanced forms of it in other episodes. We are using a partner. We can also do this for our second. But please wait to do that until I show it to you in future episodes. But this can be done by yourself very safely. Thank you TLB family for joining me on this video today. Remember, this is only episode 1 of a whole series I have coming on extensions, so please stay tuned. And remember, all these strengthening exercises in these videos are exercises I did as a professional ballerina and then perfected as a trainer, and I'm bringing them all to you, so I really hope they help as many of you as I possibly can. Happy strengthening, guys. Only the first episode in a whole series of... Okay? I really hope this video helps you guys as much as it has... I can't speak anymore. The outtakes are going to be freaking fantastic.